We gotta talk about this AFC wildcard position. It's crazy. You got the Dolphins, right? And the Chargers sitting at 8-6. Chargers got the tiebreaker. And you got the Jets and the Patriots sitting at 7-7. Patriots got the tiebreaker. Do I keep this one off? I think I do.
You can or I can. It
You could, yeah. Tomo, talk to us. Who's going? The name two that's going to be in and two that's going to be out.
Well, the two that's going to be in is the Chargers and the Dolphins. Like, what's more exciting than we finally get to see the Chargers in the playoffs and then they tank? Like, what's more exciting than that? We get to see Jay Herbo go out there. All his weapons are back for the most part. Everyone's healthy. The defense is nice. They're on a 2-game win streak, similar to the Jaguars. You know, the momentum is picking up. It's building at the right time. So there's literally no built-in excuse for this kid. So he has to prove it. The Dolphins are going to get him because they shocked the world on Saturday. Like, nobody thought they was going to go up to Buffalo and actually stick in the game because of the snow. They was like, it's going to be too cold for Tua. Like, he can't really throw the ball. It's going to be frozen. And them guys, it got a little shaky up there. Them Buffalo Bills, man, they was a little shaky. Everyone keep talking about the team in Big D, but right now you got a couple other teams that's looking just like them, but they escaping out because they're edging out these wins. You know, these are grit wins. You know, they're ugly, but they're tough and they're battle tested. You know, those wins. The Jets, they have a chance, but right now I just don't think this year is their year. Like they building on something over there. I think they still a quarterback away, but the defense is there. The Pats, no, flat out no. I don't even have nothing else to say about that. Like they just reverted back to. I think they took the Browns' old juice, and now because that's what they're looking like right now. They're looking like the Browns, especially after that pass. When your wide receiver throws his first touchdown, but it was to the other team, like that's just bad. That's just bad. Why didn't you could have just took a knee and went into overtime, but yet you want to do 19 laterals and look what happens. Yeah, Belichick and Tom, they might need to go on a vacation. They might just need to buy one of those vans and just travel the country together. You know, start a show on ESPN Plus.
Road trip.
Yep.
Call it the old guys road trip.
Man, 2 Pats in the truck.
2 Pats in the truck. Yeah, that's funny. His first TD pass on to the other team. Hey, look, every year I ever since Tom left, I look at the Patriots roster, I'm like, there's no way they're going to make the playoffs. And for some reason, they're in the conversation, like, why? How? That's just the power of Belichick. So, yeah, Chargers and Dolphins, man. All right. I had the Chargers not making the playoffs because I had them sorry Broncos making it. But that's not happening. So the Chargers to their spot. Yeah, let's cry. All right. So the Jets, I do have the Jets beating the Jags and beating the Seahawks. But I got them lose to the Dolphins at the end of the season. You know, and then the Dolphins and Chargers already got a game on them. And then the Chargers got the Colts, Rams, Broncos. Chargers could literally win all 3 of the games. Like, you know, but you know how the Colts are. The Colts is like, I don't know, man. I can't predict the Colts. The Rams, you never know. It's football. But the Chargers should win all 3 of these games. And then you had the Dolphins, Packers, Patriots, Jets. The Dolphins been owning the Patriots, owning them. They swept them last year. They're going to sweep them again this year. They're going to beat the Packers, and they're getting payback on the Jets. And I told y'all Tua is going to look good against the Bills. And he looked good, didn't he, y'all? He looked pretty good. And I told y'all that defense gives up too many points. Man, they was scorching that defense. The Miami defense, man, they got the players, the personnel, but I don't know, man. Like, they just can't get no stops for real. All right? So, I got the Dolphins and the Chargers going ahead. Patriots, like I said, they not a playoff team. They shouldn't even be in this conversation right now. They got a defensive coordinator calling plays. So, Chargers and Dolphins making the playoff.
Yeah, you're not going to get a different pick from me. I'm sorry. The Patriots schedule is brutal, man. They got to play the Bengals, then the Dolphins. Yeah.
L.
That should be 3 L's right there. I don't see how the Patriots get into the playoffs. If they get in, then it has to be something to do with Bill Belichick. That's the only way to get in. Bill Belichick is going to have to do something in order for them to get in the playoffs. You took the words out of my mouth. He's going to have to team somehow. He's going to call Josh McDaniels and say, hey, I might need you to do a little something for me. I know you're in Vegas, but I need a favor. So who knows what's going to happen, man. Tua did look good yesterday. He had a 104 quarterback rating, so he played well yesterday. He didn't throw any picks. 17 and 30. I mean, that was a little under 60% for his for completion percentage, but he still played well. 234 yards, 2 touchdowns. He played
like
well.
5 drops.
He had Waddle. Waddle went over 114, 3 catches for 114 yards. And then Tyreek, of course. I mean, he only had 69 yards, but every catch seemed like you didn't expect it to happen, but it's somehow, some way, Tyreek Hill when they got the ball. I think it was one deep pass he threw, and it looked like it could be picked off, and Tyreek just like, nah, thank you, I'll take that. So he played well yesterday, but I'm sorry, Carl. I know you don't like Josh Allen, but I got to talk about him, man. 300 yards, 4 touchdowns, no picks, 119 quarterback rating, 25 or 40. I mean, he threw the ball 40 times, but he still balled out yesterday.
Yeah,
he balled out. He balled out. And he had 10 carries for 77 yards. I mean, what more? We can't talk about Hurts throwing and running the ball because Josh Allen does the same exact thing in Buffalo. True. If he ain't throwing the ball, he running it. So if we're gonna talk about Hurts, we got to talk about Josh Allen too. And I mean, they still leading the AFC right now, 11-3. They own a tiebreaker with the Chiefs. Yeah, Dolphins and Chargers, man. Chargers got the best chance. Now, I wouldn't be surprised if the Chargers lose because for some reason that's just been the MO the last 2 years. They're looking like they can make the playoffs, and then all of a sudden they squander the lead. So I wouldn't be surprised, but I don't see how the Patriots win one of those 3 games. I just don't see it. Because Burrow has been playing lights out. Came back from down 17 points yesterday and beat the Bucs. I mean, it's the Bucs, so you can do that against them. But still, it happened. And then the Dolphins have, even though they've lost their last 3 games, they still look good. They put up 29 points yesterday against what's supposed to be a top 5 defense in Buffalo, but you can clearly see that you can score on them. So I don't know if they're top 5 or not, but that's what they've been said to be, have a top 5 defense. And then the Bills. The Bills just manhandled them a couple weeks ago. So I don't see how the Patriots make it. Maybe they have a deal with the refs to help them get in there or something. I don't know. But other than that, they ain't got no way of getting to the playoffs. It's the Chargers and the Dolphins. It's for them to win. In order for the Patriots to win, to get in, one of them teams got to lose out.
That's a fact. I want to bring up something about the Bills, though. I seen something. What's up with Stephon Diggs? What's going on up there? He been seeming a little frustrated the last few weeks.
Well, yesterday he wasn't making plays. He was getting targets yesterday. I mean Saturday.
Okay. I'm gonna look more into that because it's been since like Thanksgiving. There's been a few moments where it's just like, what's going on up there? Like, are you unhappy? Because you need to let that be known. Because we can put you and your brother in the same locker room.
Saw something. Listen, first y'all crying for Odell, and
I ain't crying for that's a cry. I'll drop a tear for Stephon Diggs, okay? That's a tear that the division does not want.
You know, first y'all ain't getting Odell. Listen, but Stephon Diggs, I feel like everybody's scoring the bill except for Stephon Diggs. That's what I feel like. But he got a few targets and he didn't make the play. You know,
he hasn't scored against Miami all year. He got 12 catches for 133 yards and no touchdowns against Miami.
Okay, that might be it. That might be a little bit of the frustration then. Okay.
Thank you for staying to the end. If you're watching this on YouTube, please like this video, subscribe, and also hit that notification button so you can be notified next time we put out a video. If you're listening on any podcast platform, subscribe and hit that notification button, y'all, so you can be notified we put out another podcast audio. And last but not least, hit that share button. No matter what you're listening to or watching it, hit that share button and send it to somebody that you know that would love to watch this episode you just listened to. So once again, thank you for staying to the end, and we'll see y'all at the next episode.